Zadandani, Electro Ninja here, and welcome back to Electro Ninja's Lab. In today's video, we are going to be talking about Miraculous again. But this time we're actually going to be talking more specifically about what is coming. And more specifically, even than that, the New York episode. Currently, Thomas Ostruck over on Twitter has been posting a lot of little unconnected little things about it. The exact details are pretty hard to actually specifically state. However, it is clear that most of the posts that he's been sharing recently could very easily be connected. If you actually go over to his Twitter, you can actually find a lot of the information. But we're going to be focusing on a few specific things. Specifically, the three characters that are shown. Now, the first one that we're going to be mentioning is really obvious and pretty easy to see why we're seeing him. Or, him. Um, Basically, over on over on his Twitter, he posted an storyboard of Sparrow using his weapon. Basically throwing his Sparrow meringue. I don't know what to call it. And honestly, it's pretty good. But it's obviously going to be something that is really important for this, for the fact that it is in New York. Sparrow is from New York, or at least that's what we're going to assume because of the fact that Sparrow is teamed up with the owl in or night owl, whatever you want to call her, um over in New York in the actual comic book. And as for a few other things, we also know that there's the fact that a lot of other things that are going to be happening. But we've also gotten a few other clips, specifically image of a hero or villain from the back who seems to be wearing a snowy outfit. Honestly, unsure of who this could be. Honestly, I'm leaning more towards that this is the villain for the New York episode, which is 50 minutes long. Holy crap. But yeah, that's possibly who it is. And then the last character is actually the most interesting because this character is a character that Thomas has specifically said that he is really a big fan of. His favorite future character, and hopefully yours too. That was his exact wording, which leads me to believe that this could be either one of two things. Well, one of three things, actually. The first off is what other people have been saying, and that this is the Brazilian hero who is eventually going to probably hold the Be Miraculous. That is a very good possibility, and honestly, I would not complain if that's who it is. The third option is that it is another character from New York. The thing is that um, the comic style and the actual show style are very different. And due to the fact that we only see her face and shoulders, actually leads me to believe that it could be really any character, well, a lot of the characters that we've met in the actual comic. Placing her exactly is really hard. Could she be one of the superheroes we've already met? Could she be the snow person? Could she be um, uh, one of the characters that Marinette met in the comic? All of these things are really good guesses, but we can't pinpoint any one specific character from the New York special because we haven't seen who it is. And the last one is actually something that kind of just struck me. Future character. What if this character is actually Alia and Nino's daughter? and that she is actually a future holder of a miraculous, and comes to the past with um uh with Bunnix as basically to help Marinette and Adrian in the past. Basically, she's young and she's just gotten her miraculous, so they want her to train with people who are around her age, even if it is in the past. She has to be careful not to say anything that will reveal anyone's identities, but they think that it would be a wise decision considering the fact that there really aren't too many people that are going to be her age. The details are pretty scarce, but honestly, I think it's a decent theory. Um, and obviously, we do need to eventually meet more future characters. So, definitely a possibility. Or perhaps this character will show up with Bunnix in just as an accident, and Marinette will give her the Bee Miraculous. Honestly, a lot of these things are really uncertain, and honestly, I really want to know what they're going to do. But yeah, honestly, I'm leaning more towards the fact that this could be a. All three of these are related to the fact that soon we're getting the New York episode because that's all that they've been posting. Um, they have been posting a few other things specifically when dealing with the coronavirus, but honestly, I'm unsure what those different markings on the people's hands were. So we'll just have to wait and see exactly what they decide to do once the actual episodes start coming. But now that we actually know that they are working on certain things like that, I'm actually willing to say right now that season 4 is probably almost completely animated by now. Due to the fact that they are already working on season 5 and they're working on the season 4 special for New York. So honestly, it's uncertain, but that's what I'm going to say for now. But anyways, guys, let me know down in the comments what you guys think of all that's going on, especially over on Twitter. And of course, if you ever see anything cool, definitely send it to me over on Twitter or on Instagram because I would love to hear it. Of course, please leave your theories down in the comments below using the hashtag theory review so I can talk about them in a future video. And of course, leave any other thoughts and opinions you have down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and ring that notification bell. But anyways, guys, I have been Electro Ninja, and I will see you guys next time. But on!